You might not realize it now, but Danny Boyle's 28 Days Later basically kickstarted the zombie renaissance back in 2002. Before that, the genre was on life support. It introduced us to fast-moving zombies, rage-fueled chaos, and a shell-shocked Cillian Murphy. The follow-up, 28 Weeks Later, leaned hard into military action and lost some of the intimacy and dread. Now, 2 decades later, 28 years later brings the story full circle. This latest installment takes place on a small British island, only reachable by causeway at low tide. Great Britain is quarantined from the rest of the world, and they patrol the waterways, making sure no one leaves the islands. The only plot hole I see here, and it's a big one, why are the locals still sending out foraging parties for canned beans instead of getting airdrops from the UN? It's the only real leap of logic the movie asks of you, but if you can roll with it, there's a lot here. The story centers on 12-year-old Spike, played brilliantly by Alfie Williams. His performance grounds the film. His relationship with his ailing mother, played by Jodie Comer, and his father, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, who's the village alpha survivalist, gives the movie its emotional core. ATJ is trying to harden Spike for the apocalypse by taking him out for his first kill as a rite of passage. And then there's Ralph Fiennes, who absolutely steals every scene he's in. He plays a reclusive former doctor who now lives in the wild, surrounded by infected, creating bone sculptures to the sky, pondering the meaning of death. He's basically a philosopher of the apocalypse, and is quite beautiful. Much has been made about Boyle shooting parts of the film on an iPhone. It's a bold move, but it doesn't really work for me. The result is a little uneven visually. When it's good, it's very good, especially with that haunting Northumberland landscape, but you can't help but wish they had stuck with proper cameras throughout to really let the visuals breathe. What's interesting here is there are no traditional villains. Even the infected have evolved, forming pseudo-families and societies. The movie isn't about stopping the outbreak anymore, it's about living with it. Really, this should have been called One Boy's Journey into the Apocalypse. There's action, there's tension, and even in the quiet moment, there's still a little underlying dread. With a modest $75 million budget, it feels like this was made for the fans, but is accessible enough for newcomers. The final scene teases a second film in a planned new trilogy, and if it's anything like this one, I say there's still life in the genre yet. I found this world interesting, the characters realistic, and the message of the movie is quite touching. Memento mori. Remember, you must die.